Now, your 41 NBC AccuWeather forecast, presented by Volume Chevrolet.
Well, welcome back. It's getting kind of cloudy as we head into the overnight hours. Sun's still setting for us right now over downtown. Not too much going on. We do expect another cold night, but the focus is on the coming weekend. Winter storm watch. A number of our eastern, or rather northeastern counties extending as far south as Twiggs, and that's in effect till 7 a.m. on Sunday morning. But everybody in the region under a cold weather watch, or rather an extreme cold watch until Sunday at 1 p.m. Tonight, 28 degrees, so we're below freezing again, but should be just warm enough that you don't have to drip your faucets. Wind is going to be light and variable, so not too concerned about that, but at least we are a little closer to that freezing point in regards to the overnight lows. But again, nobody should stay above freezing tonight and into tomorrow. It'll be low to mid 50s tomorrow afternoon for most of the region. McRae down the southeast may get up to about 60 again like today, and it's going to be a lot of cloud cover, and things should stay pretty calm until this low passes over us. Then we see the wind shift around midnight or so tomorrow night. Some rain showers initially, but this wind shifting to out of the northwest is going to start to pick up. Gusts will be pushing 20 plus miles per hour heading into the beginning of your Saturday. And now we've got this snow going throughout the day where wind gusts will range anywhere from 25 to 40 miles per hour throughout the day on Saturday. So it's really going to make visibility kind of tough. It's also going to have to drive that snow further into the ground though. It could help to limit accumulations just a little bit, but anything that does fall should stick. We are going to go all the way down to the low teens head Sunday morning. Sunday afternoon, sunny and should get a little above freezing to allow some melting to happen. So let's go ahead and dive in again in terms of that wind, as there's going to be quite a bit of that heading through the weekend. Staying pretty calm into tomorrow. It'll be largely out of the south and variable for our Friday afternoon. Again, temperatures as mentioned should largely be in the lower 50s to mid 50s. And then while this shower activity starts going around midnight, mid to upper 40s. Temperatures will rapidly decline once we see that wind shift directions. Notice how the gusts starting to push 20 plus miles per hour leading up to the sunrise on Saturday. Now we're seeing them pushing 30 miles per hour heading in the middle of the afternoon, and depending on how deep that low goes offshore, these wind numbers could go a little bit higher. So again, visibility definitely a concern for Saturday afternoon. Then the strongest winds are going to be moving in at Saturday night, so the snow will be tapering off at this point, but still might have a little bit of that activity blowing around. Again, it also could make handling vehicles on slick roadways a little more difficult with these types of wind gusts. Again, I wouldn't be shocked if we saw some get over 40 miles per hour. The good news is, heading into Sunday, we are expecting some very cold conditions early, but we should see temperatures get above freezing in the afternoon. So don't mistake these numbers you're seeing right here for temperatures. It's going to be mid-teens out the door Sunday morning, and wind chills via these wind gusts will likely be in the single digits. So absolutely a frigid start for your Sunday. But as mentioned, in the afternoon, it'll be sunny, still windy, but the temperature should largely get to the upper 30s, possibly some lower 40s. So let's talk about these accumulations, all right? 2 inches plus possible in, say, Baldwin County, Hancock, Washington, and Johnson. Maybe a little bit into Wilkinson or Lawrence as well. But then you start getting to an inch, a little bit less than that as you start getting closer to I-16. And again, one thing to account for is because that wind is going to be so strong, it will pack that snow in just a little bit tighter versus if it were a calm snow where it just lightly falls down and gently lands on the surface, which results in things being a little more fluffy and accumulation numbers that can tend to be a little bit higher. But again, that's all very dependent on each storm. There will be a lot of wind here. We'll check out your extended forecast coming up in 10 seconds.
Every new Volume Chevrolet comes with our exclusive 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty, 24-hour roadside assistance, and oil changes for life. Volume Chevrolet.
Your 41 NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast is brought to you by Volume Chevrolet. Showers moving in tomorrow night. Wind shifts. We get cold, going below freezing heading into Saturday morning. And as a result, we do see that shift of rain into snow. So this is mainly just a snow event. No sleet or ice concerns. Plenty of wind all weekend long. Maybe a bit of a warming trend, even though it's not overly warm. Warmer than where we've been middle of next week.